Hello guys, this is Josiah again on Each One Teach One. Each One Teach One bridges the gap between the mentors and the mentee. We try to help the continental youths by way of training, educating, helping them get a job, and giving them gainful employment at the same time. At the end of the day, what we try to do is to give them that confidence that they need to produce and do what they can to uplift themselves and rise above all odds. So today, that's an interesting event that happened over here in the U.S., which I'm sure a good number of you guys know it. Anyway, before I go into that, let's talk about how your COVID world is. How are you guys doing? I hope fine. I have the mask here just to remind you guys that you still have to be wearing your mask and wash your hands, keep the social distancing, and sanitize whatever you need to sanitize. Okay, moving forward. So what has happened is really bad. You all heard about George Floyd. So he died. He got killed. And that's a really sad story. It's appalling. It doesn't uphold human dignity at all. And this is something that continuously happens to black people. The question is, why does an event like this come up every now and then before we got get over one thing and next one is happening? It is very, very important, and it's happening at the I can't say it. I can't say it. I can't say it more. It happened at the worst time in anyone's life. The world is going through the pandemic, and George probably have family and all that stuff. So the question is, we know these events, these occurrences pop up every now and then, but it has been consistent for the past 2 years or so. And now this just happened. We know why they are happening. Or do we really know why they are happening? Should be the question. Do we really know why these are happening? Okay, my take on it is very light. I'm not going to go too deeply into it, but I really do think that it's happening because of no one cares about anything you want to end or you want to put down. You don't care about. You put it down because it's worth nothing to you or it's not relevant at all to you. Okay, I don't want to use an emotional word like or love. I don't want to use that, but I just want to look at it from an economic perspective and technology perspective. So it simply means that this person is not relevant. I don't gain nothing from him. He doesn't give me anything. Although we work at the same place of employment, I still have to put him down. So this is so sad, the situation. So when I analyzed the situation, I couldn't really put my finger on anything that consistently promotes what I just explained. But I decided to ask a wise man. I asked a wise man, and I go to some other guy that I know, and I ask him, why is this happening? He looked at me and he go, wow, there's something you guys haven't been doing for the past 400 years. You guys has been a part of capitalistic system and never ever been able to get out of it. And I asked him, "Oh, you saying that we are aligning with the power that is and the system as whatever they give us, we accept it and stuff like that?" He say, "Yeah, you a consumer. You take whatever that's given to you, and not only that, you take them, you hope for them, you anticipate and wait patiently like a lapdog for these things." I said, "Wow, that's interesting." And I go, "Okay, what do we have to do about this?" And he go, "Well, you need to practice 6 P's. You haven't been doing that for the past 400 years. And I asked him, "What do you mean by we need to practice 6 P's?" He goes, "Well, first you need to produce, then you need to patronize your product, and you need to promote the product. Not only your personal product, however, your people product." That's what he said. So in this statement, the 6 P's popped up, and it was very clear what he was saying. So you have to produce, you have to patronize, you have to promote. There's person, there's people, there's a product. See, 6 P's. You have to do what? Produce, and then you have to do what? Patronize, and then do what? Promote. There's person, that's your personal. Then there's people, that's your people's. Your people's. Now there's product, the sixth one. Like, okay, the sixth one, that's 6 of it plus 1. So we need to practice that. Once we practice that, we'll be okay. He said that exercise gives you the impetus to do what? The impetus to say, I'm good, I don't need this, I can do it for myself. It helps you to build the capacity to get to the point where you become very relevant. And when you're relevant, you're stronger because you've learned that these are the elements that makes you a self-reliant being, a person, a producer, which becomes an option to the world. Anybody that's not contributing its part to the world is not helping humanity. Period. We have to be a part of contribution in helping humanity. I'm not saying that we're not. I'm saying we have to do as much as we can. Simply put, we just have to emulate winning strategies. All the other groups are doing this. Their money is putting them inside out. They have control of their content. We haven't reached that point yet. We need to start doing that. How do we do that? By supporting our businesses. You go out there today and go to the store or restaurant. Make sure you go to one that values your money. Okay? I know sometimes you can complain and say, oh, the customer service sucks. How about you come up with this customer service plan, or maybe a software or an app or a book that you can write on how they can strengthen and up their ante when it comes to customer service. These are what people could do. So we talk about cooperative, not cooperate. We're talking about cooperative, working together as a group of people. You see, when you work together as a group of people, you grow faster, okay? Because you sponge off ideas from around whoever is there, and something that would have taken you 30 years will now take you about 10, maybe 5 years. So the point is very clear that there is something missing in that picture. We should start working together, recognizing the purchasing power that we have. That's why they love the money that you give to them, but they don't care about you because you are so smart to be an entertainer. You are so smart to dress better than everybody else, but you are not so smart to keep your money in your pocket. So that includes me. We are not so smart to keep that money in our pocket. So when I say you, I'm just generalizing the statement. I'm sorry about that, but we is a better way to put it. So that makes me a part of the issue. Therefore, if I'm a part of the issue, I have an understanding. Now I have an understanding of that issue. Then solving it is half done. So I hope you understand where I'm coming with this. So because of what is going on, I started thinking there's a need to start using technology to build marketplaces, places that can magnet people of like minds, attract people of like minds. Maybe businesses in a different genre that's owned by your people, and then you can put them all together in one place where people can go there and patronize those businesses. I know things are very difficult for people sometimes. We are always 1 hour away from the best meeting, 1 hour away from the best job, 1 hour away from the best everything and anything. So that's our problem. We need to figure out how to solve that problem. So if you